Hi everybody, welcome back. We're going camping and it's very hot and it's very humid. This track just goes straight up and it's a nightmare, straight from the car. My legs are already burning and my pack's real heavy because I'm carrying all the water. So I'm going to a new spot. I don't think there's any tarns or streams up there. But Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, all of that stuff. Hope you had a great time. I did, I ate way too much food. And now I'm struggling up this hill. But I'll get on with this walk. Hopefully set up camp before the downpours come in. But it's good to be back out again. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Alright, I've made it into camp. It's not the best spot in the world, but it's pretty flat here. The rain's starting to come in, not sure if you can see, but it's spitting. So I'm going to set up here and hopefully it's flat enough that I can get a good sleep, but the walk up here was brutal and I'm unfit. I've got to get back into these hikes, but rain's coming, get the tent up. I've got the Helleberg Niak for this camp. It's probably my favourite tent, the best, most versatile tent, lightweight and strong, and it's also freestanding, so once I get the sleeves in, I can position it around, set it up nicely. You see how easy that was to set up? Put the poles through the sleeves, then I can get it exactly how I want it. Might be a bit stormy tonight, so I'll get all the guys out, get the tent all nice and taut. Should be able to get the tarp up off the trees there. I have a pretty good setup. I mean, it's not going to be very flat, it's quite sloping downhill, but I couldn't find anywhere better. So I'll get these on, and then we'll get the tarp set up. That should be pretty good. It's nice to be back out. Starting to rain pretty good. Get this tarp up. Look at that tent. What a nice looking tent. I think I'll be able to get this side of the tarp up into a tree up here. Have quite a big open space to sit under. I could also find a stick and prop that side up too, which would be nice, so I might look out for one and do that as well. Found this big stick. You can prop it up off there. Might get another one, a shorter one, and put it off here so I can see out to the views. Look at that. That'll do. There's no water nearby, so I'm going to fill this with water off the tarp. It's all running down to the back corner, so I'll place that under there. Most of this water should run off and I can fill this bottle. First off, I've got to get this chair set up, sit down. Tonight's dinner, and a cup of coffee would be good. It's so nice to be back out camping. Christmas was fun, you know, having a bit of a break, because I go every week. It's quite intensive, but I was like gagging to get back out here, and this is like the perfect start to the camping year. Gentle rain, in the Niak, up in the bush, in a new spot. So I'm quite happy right now. Oh, this is good, guys and girls, to be back at it. Even though it's summertime and it's quite humid, being up here, I'm at about 1,300 meters, right on the bush edge. It's quite cold, and there's a bit of a breeze coming through, so I was worrying that I'm going to be like way too sticky and hot up here, but I'm actually quite comfortable, which is nice. The beautiful gentle rain coming down, just clouds rolling over the hills there. So I think I'll get a cup of tea on or a cup of coffee, have a snack, and just enjoy the rain. This is real awesome to be back out. I'm loving it. Man, this rain is glorious. That's a nice sound hitting the tarp. Check this out, full bottle of water gathered off the tarp. Here, new pants. Now I'm just going to have one of these gross instant coffees. I'm saving my good coffee for the morning, and I'll tell you all about that. Perfect conditions, guys. Quite heavy rain coming down. It's like a thick mist, but there's almost no wind now. So I can have the tarp fully extended up with my big poles, and I don't have to worry about rain blowing in and hitting me. So I can just sit here, have my coffee, and relax, but it's quite loud. Hopefully you can hear my voice. I don't have my little wireless mic on, I'm just using the on-camera one. There's some nice thick rain coming down. These new pants that I've got on, the Hunter's Element, I think it's the same material as my rain jacket, so they're quite lightweight, but they're fully waterproof, and I can zip them on over my pants like you've seen before, so super convenient. They'll be real good for these type of trips. And they're quite cheap too. Well, I mean, they're 160 New Zealand dollars, so they're not crazy expensive. But they provide, whoa, the rain's coming in. They provide a lot of warmth, which is nice. Deluge. Oh, I might have a snack now, I might have some spicy noodles. Being able to fill water up off the tarp, it's a real good, it's a good strategy because I don't think there's any water around, so like being able to just do that and now I can come up to these spots, have fresh water. It's quite nice. I'm going to have some of these spicy noodles because I'm pretty hungry. The walk-in was hard. It took me about an hour and a half, but it was straight uphill. It was so hot and humid. I'm just unfit. You probably would have seen, if you watch my channel and you watch Tony, AB Camping as well, that we went up to Wellington. We kind of like a little boys' weekend, Christmas party thing. We drank a lot of beers, and it took a while to recover from that. And after getting back, then it was just like Christmas mode. I was eating everything. Lost the plot, drinking wine, gin, beer. But you know, it's that time of year, but it definitely takes a toll on the body. So it's going to take a while to get back hiking fit. Oh, that's good. I'm trying all the different kinds of packet noodles to see which one's best. These ones are super simple because it's only got one sachet. It's kind of like a hot, spicy broth, barbecue kind of toasty flavour. And there's kind of like rehydrated mushrooms and chives in here. So when you're out camping, you're cold and wet, you're up here, you just want a simple snack that's tasty. Noodles are the way to go, I reckon. The deluge has come and gone, and now it's just thick mist everywhere. Still a few pitter-patters of rain, but not sure if we're going to get any more heavy rain like that. I think in the morning there's more fronts coming in, so morning rain. But tonight should clear up maybe, which is fine by me. I might do a little fire, but it's so warm that I probably don't need it. So we'll see how I feel later on. I got quite a lot of time today, so I'll probably feel like gathering some wood up. But I'm just going to enjoy these noodles, chill out. And oh, I can see the mountains coming through the clouds over there. It's a beautiful spot here. Very nice, quite like it. But I'll just chill out and come back to you guys for firewood or dinner time, I think. That should be enough wood, I think. It's not that cold, so I don't need a massive fire. Oh, probably chop it up now. Even cutting the wood is hard for me. The Wood King needs some training to get back to full Wood King status. Might try find a rock so I can give the fire a bit of shelter and then I want to relax for a bit. I couldn't find any rocks. I had to look all around here and there's none. So I got a few of these fatter wet pieces of wood to build a little like wind barrier. Oh, so hopefully that works. There's a few gusts every now and then that come through, so I don't want any sparks coming back and hitting the tent. But it should be alright. I'll just make a small little fire. The robin's back. Native species to New Zealand. Alright, it's about 6 o'clock in the evening and I'm going to get the fire going before I have dinner. I kind of want to wait for it to get a little bit darker, but I'll probably be waiting all night because it's just that time of year. I've got some of my trusty fire starter. There's a bit of breeze coming through, so I have to be careful not to let the fire get too big. So I'll just have a little small one for some ambience. That should do it. You hear that wind gushing around? It was real calm just before. Whoa! Yeah, this stuff's quite dry. Gotta be careful. Alright, this wind is ridiculous. Honestly, it wasn't like this just a second ago. It just picked up. Hopefully it dies down a bit, then it gets a bit safer. It's a bit hot for the fire. Oh well, it might cool down later on a bit. It smells amazing, these burgers. Haven't had the burgers in the bush in a while, so it's a bit of a treat. Really looking forward to it. It's surprisingly chilly for this time of year though. I guess it's just being up on the tops with a bit of a breeze, it's still quite cold. I'm not camping in my backyard about 100 meters away from my truck like some people do. You know, when they're walking into camp with a huge jacket on, all in their waterproofs, not even sweating. It's pretty obvious that they just walked around the corner from their car and set up camp, but that's not what I do. I'm in the mountains. But it's all just entertainment, guys. Or I hope they're done. Don't want to get food poisoning from the burgers. So the buns for today, they're not the normal brioche. I've got some sourdough. And I brought my plate because I'm highly sophisticated. So we're gonna make 2 big burgers. And I'm really hungry now, so very much looking forward to this. Got my Heinz ketchup. I know a lot of people say, you're ruining your burgers, putting sauce on. And I like burgers with sauce and without sauce. But today I'm having sauce. I see it as like a bit of a, you know, vegetables on my burgers. I just like the taste, it's tangy and nice, so no need to get upset about it. Just imagine it's not there. I'm back. The Burger King is back. Check that out. 2 big double cheeseburgers. Wonder how the sourdough is going to go. Be interesting to see. Oh my. No. Okay. I love burgers. Oh my god, no man. That's so good. They're so juicy. So flavorful. I love burgers. These are good ones too. They're 150 grams each patty, so they're quite like a good size. Living the dream up here. It's spectacular. I've got the most amazing mountain vistas, a little campfire. It's just going to be a beautiful evening. I'm going to take a photo of this burger and send it to Tony, because he loves burgers too. I like these sourdough buns, they're quite good. Oh, so nice. Oh my goodness. Well, that was dinner. The first burgers on 2024 camping missions. What a way to start. They are exquisite. This year, I'm going to perfect the camping burger. If I haven't already, that's my goal for the year. So, hit the subscribe button if you want to see me go on a burger journey. Oh, that's hot. The weka have come. 4 of them just appeared out of the tussocks. So now I have to be on high alert. It wouldn't be an Able in Victoria camping video if there wasn't wekas pestering me. Not sure if you can see them in the shop, but they're just walking around there. Let's go for a little walk from camp and I'll show you the spectacular scenery. This might be one of the most scenic, beautiful camp spots that I've been in. Got panoramic views everywhere, up to the mountains, down the valleys. I'm just tucked in the bushes out of the wind. It's quite ideal. It's very, very nice. I'll flip the camera around and I'll show you this. Just looking off down the valley. And a lot of my other camps I do up on that ridge over there. That's where I do my big snow camps. We also, yeah, we camp down there quite a bit too. Just look at it. It's incredible. I'm quite liking the spot. It's got a lot going for it. There's quite a bit of wood around and it's relatively easy to get to. And I've got these amazing views. I'm just tucked up here in these trees. It's kind of hard to see, but temperature's dropped quite a bit. I might have to put my puffer jacket on. I'm just gonna relax, have a look around, have a look at the mountains. My house is back over the ridge that way. Takes me about 2 hours to drive here, and the walk was about an hour and a half. So it's considerable effort, you know, to get up into these spots. So I hope you guys appreciate the videos. But I'm just loving being up here. I'm just gonna chill, enjoy the views. I think I'll come back to you for bedtime. The weka have come. They have invaded the campsite. 4 young weka. Maybe we'll eat them for dessert. There's a lot of heat in this fire. Big core of embers in here. You can see there's water bubbling out of this log. It's kind of cool. Gonna have a good sleep tonight. Haven't had a night in the tent for a while, so I'm looking forward to it. Especially this tent. It's just cozy inside, a full fabric in it. It's real nice and cozy. I got my comfy pillow too, so I'll be nice and relaxed inside the tent. I think I might pack down now and get into bed. Always remember to brush your teeth when you're camping. Very important. Quite excited about this. Tent time. It's getting dark pretty quick now. And the temperature's dropped. It's surprising. I know I keep going on about it on this camp, but it's just different when you're up on the tops, on a mountain. The weather's strange. It's always all over the place. Hot, cold, wind, snow, rain, just everything. I'm in the tent. It's not too unlevel, at least it doesn't seem like it is, so hopefully I'll get a good sleep tonight. I chucked my light on the camera so everything's fully illuminated. But oh, it's just nice to be back inside the NIAC. I have a nickname for this tent. I won't share it with you guys because it's kind of inappropriate. But it's my favourite tent. Got this nice prehistoric outlook from the tent. The fire's dying down, nice embers. And if you look out this way, just mountains. So I'm pretty happy to be out, as you can probably tell. I've got my -1 temp rating quilt, UGQ, and sleeping on the Big Agnes Zoom UL. So it should be nice, warm, toasty, comfortable tonight. But yeah, look at it. Exactly what I wanted. It's actually quite warm in here. I'm overheating a bit. So I might sleep with the door completely open tonight. But the wekas will come in the morning and get me, so I'll probably have to zip it down, otherwise I'll just be stressing out. I'll hear noises and I know it will be the weka. It's getting pretty dark now, I'm pretty tired. So I think I'll go to bed. It's been a fun camp. I hope you guys have enjoyed it so far, and I've got such nice coffee for breakfast tomorrow. I can't wait. Oh, it's got to be so good. But anyway, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to enjoy the tent and probably watch a movie or listen to some audiobook or something, but
It's been a great night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Good morning, everybody. It's about 5:30, and I slept pretty good. It wasn't cold, but I wasn't too hot, so it was quite nice. There's just gentle rain coming down, a few showers over the night. But, oh man, I'm in desperate need of a coffee. And I've got my new beans, so I'm gonna have my first morning brew on the V60. Feel quite good actually, quite refreshed. Just turned the camera on as soon as I woke up, so my brain's still reconfiguring itself. It's a pretty nice morning. It's pretty dark clouds down the valley and a pretty cool breeze. It's quite refreshing. It's not like winter camping. To get this brew perfect, I need about 350 ml of water. So, this coffee method is called V60, and it's probably one of the best ways in the world you can have your coffee. I mean, espresso is probably the pinnacle, but in terms of bush coffee, this is, you know, I get 20-gram dose of beans, which is what I need. I can't be doing like a little coffee bag thing, because I'm an addict. I'm drinking espresso all day at home. So I need a good hit when I'm out here. So I pre-package up my filter papers and my little doses. So that's in this bag, 20 grams of some of the finest coffee that you could get in the world. It's got an 89 score out of 100, but the Richter scale of coffee only really goes from 80 to 90. So this is kind of some of the best stuff you can get. Exotic bean processed in an exotic way. And I tell you what, it tastes so nice. You gotta pre-wet your filter paper. So get a bit of water in there. Get it wet. And then in goes the beans. We'll start the brew. Put a little bit of water on, just to get all the grounds wet, and the gas escapes from the beans. Give it a wee swirl. Oh my goodness, it's aromas of, it's like floral, tropical fruits. Oh. It's the first brew in the tent. It's exquisite. You know, when you normally taste coffee, if you're not into nice coffee, it tastes kind of dirty, you know. But this tastes clean. It's almost like fruit juice, chocolatey fruit juice. It's hard to explain if you don't know what I mean. But it's fragrant, floral, high acidity, so it's kind of like a sour lolly. Bit zingy, but then it's also very sweet, but balanced bitterness. It's delicious. You gotta trust me on this. Oh man. What a night. So nice and relaxing here. Don't have to worry about anything. There's no bears in New Zealand. There's no predator animals. There's only sandflies, little midges, and those weka birds. They're pretty much the only things I have to worry about, and the crazy weather. So I don't have to put my food in a beer canister or take beer spray. I don't bring a gun with me because there's no one else here and there's no animals, so it's just me in the bush. I get lots of people asking about that. Oh, that's good.
Got a bit of rain coming in. It's quite nice having the little fire. Not that I really need it for the warmth. It's just nice ambience. I turn myself around, look out to the view this way. Yeah, some quite nice little drizzle coming down. Getting back down from here is going to be interesting. There's some real steep sections. And all the grass is growing up quite long at the moment, so it's going to be slippery. Hopefully I don't slip over. The biggest risk for me coming out on these camps is slipping over and injuring myself, spraining an ankle or something like that. Last year, coming down off one of the snow camps, I slipped, put my wrist out with a heavy pack and all my weight onto the wrist. And it's only just getting better now. It took probably like 2 months to heal. Probably more than 2 months. So that's what I got to be careful of. Because if I injure myself like that, there'll be no more trips. So not crashing the car on the way to the trip and not slipping over and hurting myself are the two biggest things I got to worry about. Yeah, I think this spot, I'll definitely come back to this area. Maybe not this exact site, but there's a lot going for it up here. A lot of my campsites don't have big open views, and this one does. It's really nice to be able to just see out. Oh, it's peaceful. I know yesterday I was teasing people who go camping and they fake their camps. And I mean, it's so easy to fake a wild camp. I could literally just pitch the tent down the bottom of this hill and do the same thing. And I mean, I don't mind that people do it. I find it funny. And it's, like I was saying, it's just entertainment at the end of the day. So it doesn't really matter if you do it. But, I don't know. Personally, it just makes me laugh. You see the people, they're all... Like, there's just no way. You can't walk up to a spot like this wearing a down jacket and a rain jacket and like walk up here with a big pack and set your pack down. It's like you're drenched with sweat. When I get to the camp, it's like someone's poured a bucket of water over my head. Oh, the rain's back just in time for pack up. Oh well, I can just chuck on my waterproofs. Hopefully I won't get too sweaty walking back down to the car. I don't really want to leave right now. I could probably just sit here all day. When I first got here, I'm not as relaxed. I'm kind of like, oh, what do I do? But now in the morning, I kind of just want to sit around and do nothing all day. Enjoy the rain, play with my little campfire. The Weka are back. They're circling the tent. This tent, by the way, this is the best tent. See how it's got these guy lines here? They attach to the sleeves. There's no clips, so it's really strong. It's like structural. And it just shoop, pops up, good to go. The perfect door. I love tent doors. See how close I can sit back to the tent and have the tarp out in front of me. It's like the perfect setup. But I guess I should probably pack down. Don't really want to. But I gotta get home. I'm watching a movie this afternoon, Napoleon. I heard it's not very good, but it's always fun to go to the movies anyway, so I'll get on to packing down the tent. And I think I'll come back to you guys for the walk out. The rain's coming in now. Why does it always do this? Just when I'm about to pack up, it starts raining. Oh well. Better get onto it. All the guy lines, scrunch them into a ball and stuff them in. Put the rest of my water on the fire. I'll make sure this is out. Alright, gonna put the big camera away, then start the walk out. Just put the fire out, poured my water over it and stamped on it. Pretty much all the heat's gone out of it. Got water all over the camera lens. It's starting to rain quite a bit now, so get this all away. I'll come back to you guys for the walk out. Alright, we're all packed up. Camp's broken down, leave no trace, as they say. And we got to head back out. It's pretty foggy, and as soon as you come out from those trees, you just get hit by the wind. But I got my waterproofs on, so my legs don't get soaking wet in the tussocks. Because it sucks when you get back to the car and you're all soaked. They will get quite hot walking in them, but I think it'll be worth it. I'll show you the scenery. Look at this. Misty morning. But it should take me about an hour or so straight down, quite slippery, to get back to the car. But that was an awesome camp. I really enjoyed that one. I love this spot. It's got a good feeling up here. If you go camping, you'll know that sometimes campsites just don't feel right. This one feels good. I'm definitely going to come back and try a brutal winter camp here. But all in all, happy to be back. Hope you guys enjoyed that. And I'll come back to the car to say final goodbyes. But fresh air, very, very nice. Look at these views. I got to make my way right down to the reservoir. Rain's coming in. I know I said I'd come back to you guys at the car, but I couldn't resist to whip out the camera. Oh. Oh. It's hot. It might not look hot, but it's humid. Feeling super energetic though, all those coffees. Anyway, I'll carry on through here. Look at this. It's just nice little flowers. These foxgloves, they're not native species. These little yellow ones are. This isn't. I think these things, they're like little onions. Made it back. See there, I'm sweating heavily. It's a good little mission. Nice little rain, kind of cooling me off, but not really. Whew, it's just straight down that walk. Get the pack off. Oh, get in the car. Alright, back in the car. Gonna have this 1 square meal, just a little energy bar, have that on the way out. It's about a 2-hour drive. But I kinda wish I had my ginger beer. Anyway, next time. But thanks everyone for watching. Thanks subscribers, regular viewers, and special thanks to the members. You guys are awesome, really appreciate your support. But that's enough from me, I think. I wanna head home and go to the movies. See Victoria and watch a movie, have Italian. But that's the trip, and I'll be out again soon. See you on the next one. Bye bye.